My parents started like working together and ending up not working together. I wasn't born by mistake, you see. They knew like what they were doing, you know, but they failed their own planning of raising their own children.
I think I can identify with these young people because I left home when I was very young. I was 16 years old. I was fortunate in that I didn't have to spend a night on the street, but it was difficult and I was alone. I think if I had had somebody guiding me through that period of my life, I would have felt a lot more comfortable and it would have been a lot easier.
Days to find out where my father stays.
I was volunteering at a children's home in Cape Town, and one of the youth living in the home, he'd reached the age where he had to leave and he didn't have a stable home to go to, and he was very worried about that. I decided to set up an organisation and develop a programme for this group. The programme is called the Transition to Independent Living, and it's a programme of support for young people who are living in residential care in homes and are preparing to live independently.
I can show you how to use it so it doesn't shrink your clothes. Show me the label on there. It just says warm wash, so you can put it on 40 degrees.
Each young person taking part in the programme will be given a mentor, and the mentor will guide the young person towards independence and advise them on housing, education, jobs, just everything they need to know, everything a young person needs to know who's leaving home that many of us got from our parents. Many of these young people don't have parents who can give them this guidance and advice.
I'm gonna remember this. My father ran away from my mom because of he didn't want to support us, you know. We end up without knowing where my father staying. And my mom also, like, she tend to be alcoholic, you know. She started drinking a lot and we end up losing my mom like that. Whatever I'm trying to do, you know, like that kind of a feeling will come up. Yeah, it's like I'm useless, you know. It's like nothing I can do about myself because I don't have a father. Yeah, I don't have mother who's really, you know, doing anything for me.
I think that providing these young people with committed, dedicated mentors is really going to make a huge difference to their lives. Some of them don't know where they're going to be living in less than a year. And that's scary.
Till is doing all the things that our parents they were supposed to do. The mentor that I have, you know, it will be like my brother to me, you see. It will be like my sister, it will be like my parent, you know. They're not just telling us that, but they teach us that as well, like how we can stay alive when we're in outside life. Whatever I'm thinking about, I just need to share it with my mentor, and we talk about it and we solve it and all that.
When they realised what support was going to be available to them, I could just see relief on a lot of their faces, and a couple of them afterwards came and shook my hand and said, "Thank you so much for doing this for us," because they're frightened. So we hope that they're not so frightened now, and that we'll provide them with the support and the guidance that they need.
It's a nice feeling to really find someone who can help you and all that. It's a nice feeling. I'd say it's nice.
Well, I believe that deep inside we're all the same. I believe that deep inside we're all the same. I believe that deep inside we're all the same. 'Cause if you look deep inside, there's only one name, and it's not the name of your mother, and it's not the name of your father, and it's not